Everyone, Mehreen here from the marketing team at TekStack. So last time we were all about reaching out, so the list building, sequence outreach, layering in touches like email, LinkedIn, voicemail. But the truth is not everyone wants or responds to direct outreach. So in this session, we're going to talk all about creating content, stuff that builds awareness, warms up your audience. And so here, the truth is, for all of this, it is very unlikely you don't need more content. You probably have and are creating as much as you need. You just need to make better use of the content that you already have. I'm going to run through what we do here at TekStack. These are some of the tools that we use: Canva, Restream, Opus Clip, TekStack, Click or Click Dimensions, and LinkedIn ads. And all of this also works with the stuff that was discussed in part 1 of this webinar. So here, Restream. This is what I'm using at this very moment for this webinar. I've tried a few. This seems to be, and like everything else on that list I just showed you, all of the stuff we use is very affordable, around 20 to 30 bucks, if that, a month. Restream, we stream directly to LinkedIn events, and this is very foolproof. It links really easily. You can create your own. You can record in here. You can create your LinkedIn event from here as well, and it'll set it up for you in LinkedIn. And then it's up to you if there are edits and changes to be made, you can make them on LinkedIn, or you can make them within Restream itself. Something else I really like is once you've got the recording done, you can download the audio. Restream also has a transcribe feature, so you can transcribe that audio file or a video file if you wish into text, which I'll show you what you can do with that later on. So we've got our webinar. We've got that one giant piece of content ready, and from here, it's on LinkedIn. Even if it is, everyone's busy. It's unlikely people have set aside that specific time to go and attend your LinkedIn event. But the great thing is, LinkedIn really likes these events. It really loves people doing live events on their own platform. So it is going to keep showing it up on other people's feeds. So more often than not, we may not have many live attendees, but we get a lot of video views just because LinkedIn keeps pushing this on people's feeds. And it's created, as it says here, it'll keep this visible for people to see for 6 months. So once you've got your webinar, it's up on LinkedIn. I will then go back to Restream and download that video and upload it onto YouTube. I've set up a separate playlist on our YouTube channel called On Demand Webinars. I create a decently detailed description as well, because that improves in searchability. YouTube being a Google company, so Google search really likes sharing YouTube videos as well. Hashtags and stuff are kind of falling out of favor, so I don't really bother with those, at least in my experience. So that's what I do with the YouTube videos. Once I've got the YouTube video done, I use that transcript to help me create a blog where I will pull out the key highlights that if someone wants to just skim through it, because not everyone's a video person. So it helps people just skim through it and see, oh, these were the main points. Maybe now I do want to go into the webinar, or I've gotten what I needed. But then this also helps me create a library of content on on our website as well. So now I've got this one webinar. It's up on LinkedIn. It's up on LinkedIn events. It's up on YouTube. It's up on our website, because I've got it embedded at the bottom of our blog as well. And then once I've got my blog up and published, it's live, I have a couple of templates in Canva. Depending on the blog, depending on the webinar, how the content is, I may do one of these carousels, which has the entirety of the webinar all on one carousel. But more often than not, you can get 2 to 3 of these carousels out of one webinar. And then you download this as a PDF, and then you upload it onto YouTube, and it shows up as one of those things that people can click through. Another thing I will do is pull out quotes. These are, they're nice, they're visual, they've got something that, something that you believe will resonate with your audience. So it'll, stop the scroll for a couple of seconds maybe while they read your stuff. So I will pull out a few of these as well out of that webinar. And then from that, with the video, I will go to Opus Pro. So I use this to create those little snippets you see that are 30 seconds to 90 seconds long on LinkedIn or YouTube Shorts. I've actually set our Opus Pro up to automatically feed my latest videos in here. So I'll go in, it'll have my newest video here. I'll click it. I've got a certain amount of features set in for how I wanted to clip and what I wanted to focus on. And then then it gives me usually 10 to 12, and then you can go and ask it to clip some more of these clips. Go through it, see which ones you think will best resonate with your audience or the kind of messaging you want to give out. Go in. It does have the auto captions, as you can see here, but go in, make sure there are no typos. You can go do some editing, and then you can schedule directly to LinkedIn or YouTube from here. And then depends on how many videos you want to get out, but usually I'll have one day where I'll go and spend my entire day just working on stuff from that webinar. This is our YouTube Shorts, some examples of videos that we've done recently, and our YouTube Shorts tend to get more views than our full videos as they show up as people are just scrolling through their YouTube app. And then I will link these shorts to a related video. So usually I'll link it to the full webinar or the full on-demand webinar that we got those clips from. And a lot of times people will click on that to go see more of what we were talking about. So that helps in those YouTube views as well. And then, of course, once that's done, you can go and follow it up with the outbound stuff that was covered in part 1. So here's the general workflow that I follow, which is record the webinar, transcribe it, highlight the key moments, create a blog, create your graphics, create the clips, schedule your socials, get your emails ready, and then if there are other people who you want to share it with, upload your audience, use it for your LinkedIn ads or anything else that you want to use it for. This is the flow we follow. It's consistent, it builds momentum, it is incredibly cost effective, and it goes perfectly with the stuff that we covered in part 1. And that's it. That was short and sweet. Let me know if you have any questions. Otherwise, thanks for joining.